The Atlanta Falcons are going to ball out on offense. And yes, I think you're excited about what they're going to bring from that side of the football, but I think you have to be equally or more excited about getting Clark Phillips III here because I think clearly they've got some good players in the secondary, but Clark Phillips III, I think, is going to give them that really boost in the secondary that they've needed for a little while. And yes, I think he's the Falcon steal of the draft. Spoiler overall, again, you're excited about him, what he's going to do, and today we're going to talk about why he is the steal of the draft for the Atlanta Falcons. So, first things first, background. Yes, so 3-year starter there at Utah, immediately came in and was an absolute dude. And last year, playing in 12 games, only having 24 tackles, as well as a couple of tackles for loss and a sack, you're kind of like, okay, well, what can he do to be that guy that stands out? I think just the fact that, he's not very big. We'll get into all that a little bit later, but the fact that he's just an absolute ball hawk, 6 picks last year for 142 yards, including 2 pick sixes. Literally, this guy was just finding a way to get to the football and scored 4 touchdowns just off of picks in his career there at Utah. So again, I think he's going to be really impressive. And if you look at the depth chart there for the corner and the safety side of things, I think he's best in the nickel, if I'm being perfectly honest. But overall, yes, you've got guys like A.J. Terrell and Jeff Okudah who you traded for, as well as Jesse Bates and Richie Grant and all that. So, yes, I'm excited for him overall. Mainly probably going to be a guy that does play in the nickel, but I think you cannot. I think just for this, I think he's going to prove to be one of the best nickel players right away in the NFL. And so then, yes, as you kind of look at kind of what he's going to bring also just from a total defensive perspective, I think he really was the missing piece in a lot of cases for this defense. And so, yeah, you take a look at his scouting profile according to NFL.com. They say he's eventually going to be an average starter. I disagree heavily with that, mainly because of the fact of just how well he sticks to defenders and does some really good things for you. So he was originally projected to go into the 3rd round overall, was drafted in the 4th round in the 11th pick there. So let's see. The overview according to Lance Zierlein, Phillips might not be a big, long cornerback, but he's a playmaker. He has the play traits to continue down that same path as a pro. He's a voracious student of the game, and I'm sorry if that was not even that, but he's a student of the game and has developed a feel for reading the quarterback's drops and eyes. He's a little tight-hipped and can give away separation at the top of the route, but when he's clued in, Phillips uses aggressive angles to search for takeaways. He's tough, smart, and knows how to play. He should become a solid nickel corner, but his success could be tethered to matchups from week to week. And again, I think that you look at his what he did at Utah there, I think that's definitely a fair assessment. I think you have to, again, go into kind of what they said, week to week, seeing who he's going to go up against and really go from there. I would typically agree with that, but I mean, I don't think it would hurt, especially in the preseason, to see what he can do on the outside, maybe not just tether him to being a nickel cornerback. I mean, in the preseason, what does it matter? He's still a dog. He's a playmaker. Maybe try him out in some punt returns as well, because he really just seems to have that little bit of a playmaker-ish type of personnel to him. So honestly, I think overall you are really excited about getting him in the 4th round. Really ties together the secondary really well, and you really hope that this Atlanta Falcons defense, as far as the pass rush perspective, does really take a huge step forward, because they've got the corners. Do they have the D-line to make up for it? And I think that that's definitely going to be the real thing we're going to look at here for the Falcons. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and comment down below. That's what helps people find the show. And also, at the end of the day, we also want to make sure we say thank you so much. We really appreciate all your guys' support. But let us know what you guys think, though, about Clark Phillips III being the steal of the draft for the Atlanta Falcons.